Welcome to our virtual delivery, and thank you for purchasing a vehicle from Performance Lexus. I'm Jeffrey Bobst.
And I'm Carson Nyheisel, and we are your Lexus Technology and Delivery Specialists.
We'll be going over key features of your vehicle and hope that you find this tutorial helpful. Let's get started. All the door handles on the LX 570 lock and unlock the vehicle. There's a little dimple here on the top of the door handles. When you tap that, it will lock it, and putting your hand in any of the door handles will unlock the vehicle. Now also remember that the driver's door will only unlock the driver's door, so if you do have guests, simply placing your hand in the back door handle will unlock all the doors, as well as these handles will unlock all the doors. The fuel door is on the passenger side of the LX 570. There is a button that is located inside. The LX 570 comes with a power rear hatch. There is a button placed up here underneath. Simply pushing that will open the back hatch. Now there is also a button to turn this feature on and off in the vehicle, which I will show you at a later time. There is a button here to close the back hatch power. Also, when you open the hatch, there's a handle located here that you're just going to pull and we'll lower the back hatch. The seats in the back of the LX 570, they're power. There are buttons located over here in the far corner. All you do is just simply push and hold to set it down. And once the seat gets down all the way, there's a handle that you will grab, located right here. Pull the seat back and lock it in place. Also, your headrests. Now, if you quickly want to get this back down, there is a button to do that, or you can pull on this and lay the hatch down. I prefer to use the button. Make sure you got that magnet set. Just push the button to put it down, and then you're going to push and hold the button to bring the seats back up. The seats are not removable from the LX 570. Okay, here are a few features that I'm going to show you button-wise. Right here on the door, we have the left and right for the mirror adjustments. We also have the automatic bring in your mirrors feature. When that is lit green, that will bring your mirrors in when the door's locked, and this will open the mirrors back up. Seat settings, to set your seats, you're going to do your seat, steering wheel, mirrors, and then simply push the set button, release it, and then push and hold the button you want to memorize, and you will hear a beep. Here on the dash, we have a few features. Some of these buttons here. This is the automatic high beams button, wash button. This is the heads-up display to turn it on and off. And this button here will allow you an easier exit. When you put the vehicle in park, it will lower the vehicle for you. Also, your brightness display is right here. It's just a knob to turn, and then your odometer trip buttons are here, and also your knob to set your steering wheel forwards, backwards, up and down. Okay, now we're going to go over some of the features in the LX on the steering wheel and a couple of the buttons that are up behind the dash that are hidden over here. So first off, this is the volume control and the up and down through our presets and scan for our radio. This is our mode button, AM, FM, satellite, media. And then over here on this side, we have the mid-screen function buttons. This is a home button, which will take us to our home screen, which is set at the digital speedometer. Also, this is a back button. And then pushing on the center here is enter for when you're inside these menus. We have to have the cruise turned on in order to operate the distance for the cruise that is dynamic radar. So this is a high-speed radar cruise control. So 3, 2, 1, which is furthest, closer, closest. That will keep you away from the vehicle that's in front of you. Lane departure alert, when you turn it on, the icon will be right there. So lane departure alert just alerts you when you're out of your lane. If you don't use your turn signal and you get too close to lines or the side of the road, it will give you a steering wheel vibration or an audible alert. It's set to vibrate from the factory. Now, a couple of the lighting features. So we have our driver's lights down here. We're going to turn those on. Those are like fog lamps. Right here, auto mode, that's where we're at right now with the hash mark. We turn down, that's off. All the way up is on. Parking lights, auto mode. When we put our vehicle in the auto high beam feature, we're going to depress the button and it's going to say to activate, please put your stalk forward. We're going to do that, and you'll notice that the auto light comes on up top. Once you do this, if you don't like the feature, you can just simply pull back on the stalk so that it turns it off, and then pulling back will put your bright lights on when you need them. That's just a nice safety feature that we have on the LX. Now we're going to scoot down here to these buttons that we saw earlier. So this first one here is to turn off the pre-collision system. That would be like if you were four-wheeling, you wouldn't want to have that on. The power door off button will turn off the power door in the back of the vehicle. So we're going to make sure that that's depressed so that works. And then this is the open the back hatch. Okay, some of the buttons and features that are down here on the console. We've got your heated and cooled seats, your heated steering wheel. Other side here is for the passengers' heated and cooled seats. Starting here on this side, this is the height adjustments for the LX. It can be turned off also. There's our high 4, low 4. Over here is our crawl control. You have to be in low 4 in order to initiate that. These buttons here, this helps you turn in the crawl mode. This is the downhill assist climb, turn it on and off. Traction control to spin your tires while you're four-wheeling. And then this is the locker differential. ECT second is electronically controlled transmission to start the vehicle in second gear. Driver's modes, they're right here. This is what you'll more commonly be using while you're driving on the road. Twist for eco and comfort, push for normal, and twist for sport. These modes can be changed anytime you're driving, so you do not need to be stopped to change these driver's modes. Moving forward here, we have an automatic parking brake. So that is set to on position normally from the factory. And then up in here, we have a charger for your phone. It's lit green, and then when you place your device in here, it will turn to a orange color so you know that the device is being charged. Your USB ports are located up in here too, so I just want you to be aware of that. It's to charge your phone. Features here, so we have a radio button that quickly takes us to the radio. Also the media button will quickly take us to any media, radio, stuff that's on your phone. Your display is here for the eject button. Climate controls, this is the auto feature. If you turn that on, that will control your fan automatically. Front and rear defrost. Airflow, inside outside air. It does have an auto mode, fan speed, and then also we have the climate concierge, which is we push this button, it will turn all of our climate features into the auto mode. As you can see, our heated and cooled seats went to the auto mode as well. Back of the LX, you have the center console here that can be pulled down, has the nice cup holders right here, and then also the climate controls for the guests who are in the back. So they can control the climate right here from this particular setup. This is the heated and cooled seats. Climate is on auto, and it allows you to direct what you like. Inside here is just a nice cubby. Top here near the lighting in the vehicle, we have our sunglass holder, lights, which are touch here with the LX. Very nice. The door button, we're going to turn that on so that when you open the doors, the lights come on for you. The tilt up and down, open and close of the moonroof. And then our SOS button, which is on a trial period. Each vehicle is different. Your delivery specialist will let you know, or you can check on your driver's account to see how long the trial is for. Simply push the button and hold it until one of the concierge from Lexus comes on. You can let them know if it's an emergency, or you need roadside, or you need help with your Enform subscriptions. Go over the remote touch system. This is basically like a mouse. I like to take my whole hand and hold onto the mouse itself. You can use 2 fingers. Enter is one this side. This side, there are 2 buttons, one for the passenger, one for the driver, or just simply pushing down will make enter. You have a map button, menu button, back button, and then up and down arrows. Map button quickly brings the map up, as you can see here. And then if we go to radio, you can use this toggle here for your presets. So put that on the screen. Anytime you see the arrows, you may use the arrow buttons that are down here. Okay, we're going to learn how to pair our phones Bluetooth in the LX. First, we're going to go to Menu, and when we get there, we're going to go to Setup, and we're going to come over here and go to Bluetooth. Now we're going to select Yes, and then we're going to go to our mobile device, Android or iPhone. We're going to go to Settings, Bluetooth, and we're going to wait on the iPhone till other devices shows up, Lexus LX. And it starts with hands-free, and then once we get Lexus LX, we're going to make sure that the pin is correct. And then we're going to come back and we're going to pair, and we're going to allow our contacts to come over. Once it's connected, we're going to go ahead and on the iPhone, we're going to go to the little blue eye and we're going to hit show notifications. This is going to allow our mobile assistant to work in the vehicle, also accept text messages to pop up on the screen to let us know who texted us. Now with the Android phones, these notifications will pop up randomly and you will allow all those on your Android device. Now that we're connected, we're going to learn how to use the mobile assistant in the vehicle. This goes for Android as well, but the Google Assistant has to be set up for the Android phone. Siri is available immediately for the iPhone. We're going to hold the pick up phone button, and it's going to get our mobile assistant. We're going to hear a beep, and then we're going to talk. What's the forecast today?
It's currently partly cloudy.
So anything you do with Siri or your Google Assistant, you are able to do in the vehicle simply by pushing and holding the pickup phone button. That includes making notes, setting reminders, texting people, calling people, also receiving texts and having the vehicle read the text messages via your phone. Just simply push and hold, and I'll do one for my text message. Read my recent text message.
Tracy Bobs said yes. Want to reply?
No, thank you.
Okay, no other messages.
So you can do that with your Android device as well. Texting, same exact way. Just push and hold and say text whoever your contact is. Now, voice command talks to the vehicle. So that is the button that is located directly above the phone buttons. It looks like a face that's talking. To initiate it, you simply push and release it quickly, and you'll have a different screen up here. And what we're going to do, I'm going to do a command here to set the temperature to a certain temperature.
Please say a command.
Set my temperature to 70 degrees.
Is this correct?
Yes. So you can do that. Also, you can tune radio stations.
Please say a command.
Tune to 103.5 FM. And it will go straight to 103.5 FM. So these are the commands that you can do while you're driving so that you're not having to navigate over here with the remote touch. There are many more commands that you can use. They're found in your quick technology guide in your manuals, or you can just go to your Lexus Drivers account at lexusdrivers.com to find out more. Now, this also voice command is used to enter addresses and also is used for your navigation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do an address. Now remember, we're not going to use zip codes for the navigation that's in the vehicle. We're just simply going to say the address and the city and state. Make sure you talk just normally like you are to anyone else. Try not to do the computer style. So I'll do the first one.
Please say a command.
Enter an address.
Please say the full address.
8600 Blue Ash Road, Cincinnati, Ohio. And you want to make sure that you always wait for the beep so that the vehicle is listening.
8600 Blue Ash Road, Cincinnati, Ohio. Is this correct?
Yes. Okay, so it's going to pick up the quickest route. You can choose other routes if you like after you get it in. See at the top, there's 3 routes here you can look at. You can edit the routes. Also down here is the arrival time. If you want to change that to the time to show what the arrival time is going to be, you may do it there. Also, this is how you're going to
Please proceed to the highlighted
enter
route, then the
the
route guidance will start.
address while you're in park. So when we have the destination in, to delete it, you may go manually into the destination menu and hit delete destination, or you may verbally speak it through your voice command, which will be easier while you're driving. So I'll initiate that.
Please say a command.
Delete destination.
Would you like to delete destination?
Yes. And it's gone. And now remember, when we delete the destination, we're not deleting it completely. It will be in your previous destinations. It keeps a history. It just deletes it from the queue so that the voice does not continue. Now we're going to go into the destination menu, which is located right here. We're going to look at a couple things here. This is where you can manually put in your addresses, point of interest. This is the web search through the Lexus App Suite, which we'll go over later. Destination Assist, that calls the concierge service, and then previous destinations. This keeps a history. So if you want, you can delete them at any time. You may select one single one or multiple ones. We just select all and delete, and you can start fresh with your history. Go home can be set also. You just simply select it, and then you can enter your own home address. All right, in this portion, we're going to show you how to use Lexus App Suite in your Generation 9 head unit vehicles. What we're going to do is, here on my phone, Lexus App Suite. There are two. One is 2.0 for Gen 9 systems. The App Suite regular is what we want to use. We're going to download that from your Google Play Store or App Store. And when you open it, it's going to look like this. You're going to have to sign up for this particular app. You will use email, make a password, and then put your VIN number in of your vehicle. Once you do that, this screen will come up and you will have your account created. This app is designed to tie your phone to your navigation system. What it does is it uses a search engine to find places that your maps normally wouldn't find, like mom and pop places is what I like to call them. You know, obviously your maps that are in the vehicles in Gen 9s will find McDonald's, Starbucks, things like that, but they won't find places like Tony's Steakhouse or Holtman's Donuts as an example. So you can also do this while you're in your home before you even get in your vehicle. It holds up to 10 saved destinations. What you would do is you just tap here, you would type in your destination. For this, we're going to type in an address. Blue Ash Road. Your phone will find where you're located 9 times out of 10. If it's outside of a state, you're going to want to go ahead and put in the city and state. Here we have found the address. Up here is the list. If you'd like to tap there, it will tell you there could be multiple spots that the phone finds. We're going to tap it, and you'll notice that it has a save or share here. If you tap save, it will ready to sync with your vehicle on your next drive. Down here at the dashboard, it is in my saved destinations now. So, also in my saved destinations, I happen to have Holtman's Donut Shop. So if you'd like to navigate there, what you're going to do is go back to your dashboard. You're going to reconnect to your vehicle, and you're going to notice that it says connected. Now, this is going to happen every time you get in your car. If your phone is Bluetooth, you're unable to use the phone unless you hit the disconnect button, click OK, and then you can type in your new destination if you like. But for this, we're going to go ahead and reconnect, and we're going to show you on the screen exactly where Lexus App Suite is. So if we have the map up here, and we're going to want to use the Lexus App Suite, we're going to hit the menu button, and we're going to go to Lexus App Suite, and you're going to see that it pops up here on the car's screen instead of on your phone. Now up at the top is Destination Search, where you can voice tell the vehicle where you'd like to go using the app itself. Also, Save Destinations is where we put those that address, and the Holtman's Donuts will be in there. iHeartRadio, Slacker Radio, those are accounts that you can create and link to your vehicle so that you may listen to them in the vehicle. Yelp is going to be a restaurant search. pretty much every entertainment search. Stocks, you can add stocks that you like to see. Sports, also, your favorite sports teams, you can show the scores up here on the screen. We're going to go right into save destinations, and we're going to notice that those two things that you saw on my phone are now in the vehicle itself. All you have to do is simply select them, put them on the map, and when you are driving, obviously, maybe a passenger is loading this up, it's going to go automatically, but we're going to hit go to for our purposes here to show you. And now we are on our way.
Please proceed to the highlighted route, then the route guidance will start.
So we found 8600 Blue Ash Road, we're on our way. Destination, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna delete this now, because we're gonna go back to the app suite again. I'm gonna hit the back button, and I'm gonna hit menu, and we're gonna go back into app suite. Now, the destination search that comes with app suite, you can do this verbally through the voice command in the vehicle. You can tell the vehicle to launch destination search and it will open it up immediately, or you can simply just go ahead and select this on the screen. It brings up the destination search menu. Now again, there's some categories over here. Restaurants, shopping malls, you can select those and then you can find where you like to go, and just simply selecting it, it will load it into the navigation. So when we're on this main screen, you are able to push the voice command button, and I'm going to do that right now. And notice the screen, it's different, and it's going to say
the name, category,
something
or
different
address of
than
a
the
point of
regular
interest.
map. Kenwood Town Center.
Say the list number of the one
You can
want,
say
or
what you
say none
want,
of
or you can
these.
select it and then hit enter, and it brings up the Kenwood Town Center.
Showing
Now the
results
beauty is
for
we're
Kenwood
using
Town
your
Center.
phone to find these places. As I told you before, your map is kind of limited to certain restaurants and shops, but in my opinion, I would always use the Enform App suite to navigate to where I want to go, especially the fact that I can do all of this before I even get into the vehicle. Thank you for watching our Performance Lexus Virtual Delivery Series. It is our hope that these videos have helped you in your understanding and use of your new Lexus vehicle. On behalf of Performance Lexus, we thank you for allowing us to earn your business. Have a wonderful day.